Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. My name is Ngalo J. J is for Justine. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all feeling blessed today. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos whenever I post a new one. And if you're already a subscriber, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being there. May God continue to bless you abundantly. Alright guys, so I made a video on documents that you need to take to your DV interview, and in the comment section I received a lot of questions, people asking me if I was asked to provide the affidavit of support, also known as Form I-864. So I received a lot of questions, and I even continue to receive more, so that's why I've decided to make this video. So it's just to bring out clarifications. All right, so my interview took place at the US Embassy in Yaoundé, Cameroon, that is in Central Africa. And when the embassy sent me the email, confirmation email telling me the date of my interview, alongside in that email they also gave the list of documents that I was supposed to take for my interview. And among the list of these documents, there was nothing like affidavit of support. But like you all know, and like some of you commented in the comment section, we have great reporters, journalists, experts everywhere, always giving us information in the quarter, of course, and even on social media. All right, so some people told us that we were supposed to have the affidavit of support. So I called my host, and he told me that no, that there was nothing as such at the US Embassy of Yaoundé, and that I should remove it from my head. And fortunately for me, since I easily remove things from my head, I just removed it from my head, and I focused on preparing myself for my interview. So I went for my interview and everything went on well. I wasn't asked of any affidavit of support. So before making this video, I also went to the website of the US Embassy of Yaoundé to see if anything has changed, if there's any update. And it's basically the same information that I saw, which is that for diversity visa, there is no precision for affidavit of support. All right, guys. So, so far, the people that I know that have won the lottery, they were not asked for affidavit of support, right? Yes. So I just want to make this clear. At the level of the US Embassy in Yaoundé, in some countries, they ask for the affidavit of support. Okay, and I know some of you will be asking, what is even this affidavit of support? So it is a document that someone will sign to say he is financially responsible for you when you come to the United States, and this person is called your sponsor. Usually, the affidavit of support is asked in the case of family-based immigration, that is, people who travel to the United States to live with their spouse, their children, or their parent, because the person who is receiving you is directly responsible. Okay, so he has to provide this financial, how will I call it, a proof, something that he is capable of taking care of you while you are here in the United States. And the family-based visas are different from the diversity visa or the DV visa, like we generally call it. So for the DV visa, usually in general and in most embassies, they will not ask for affidavit of support or Form I-864. Now, when you receive an email from your embassy telling you of your date of interview, you are also going to see a list of documents that you are supposed to take along with you, right? When you go through this list and see if affidavit of support is required. If it is required, then you have to call your host in America, the person whose address you put where you are going to live. You have to call him or her and explain it to him so that he may provide one and you take it to your interview. If amongst the list there is no affidavit of support and that you are still stressed up because of the news that you got from our great reporters and experts, right? You are still stressed up. Then this is my advice. Please call the embassy where your interview is going to take place if you are so worried, right? So if you are so worried, let me put it like this. If you're so worried right, call your host, explain it to your host. Your host may give you. If he gives you, then you'll be set to right. You'll no more be too tense. You take it to your interview. If your host does not give you, and that it is not part of the documents, but you are worried, that is the case I'm addressing really today. You have to call the embassy where your interview is going to take place, and you ask them politely, simply, that you just want to know if you are required to bring in the affidavit of support, and you talk with them. All right? And don't be afraid to call them, please. They are just normal human beings, and they are not there to trick you or to fail you for your visa because you called to find out about an information. No, please. Feel free to call them and explain any worry or doubts that you have in your head, rather than putting yourself under unnecessary stressful conditions. Please go there, call them to get first-hand information. In the email that they are going to send to you, they are going to provide you with phone numbers and email address that you should call in case of this or that. Use those information to clear your doubts. Because when you're preparing yourself to go for your interview, you should be focused on your DS-260 form. All your information should be in a chronological manner. In fact, everything should be clear in your head. Not for you to be stressing yourself about affidavit of support and a document that you may even go to your interview and they don't even ask you. But you are there focusing on it and giving yourself unnecessary stress. Please, canalize your energy to do what will be productive for you and add value to whatever you'll be doing, please, rather than dispersing your energy under stress of not having affidavit of support. So reduce the stress now. Please do well to call your embassy. Okay? You get first-hand information, not the Radio One battery information that we have all over social media and in the quarter. All right? Yes, because it can be case by case. It can be a condition in your country, so you just find out. All right? Yes, so this is the contribution that I want to make as far as this issue of affidavit is concerned. I want to thank you guys. Please help me to share this video, like it, because by liking the videos, YouTube will propose it to other people. It will recommend the video to other people to watch. And this way, this is my own contribution, my own way too of adding values to people's life and impacting people's life in a positive manner. Thank you so much for always being there, and I'll see you in another video. Remain blessed.